Hello, John. I think we're stable now. Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup when I started. But ideally, everyone can see me and meow. Didn't miss anything. I think I've got it. The bitrate has stabilized. Drop frames are disappearing. That'll be just a memory eventually. Alright, so this guy is going to give me plating, fuel, and rust. Why do I want rust? I don't want rust. But I do want fuel. And I want armor. I'll take a transporter pad. That'll start parting out more crew members, which is good. And discount space ain't bad. I think I'm supposed to buy that. What does this do when upgraded? Give me more dudes? No, it just gives me more electricity. All right, we won our first battle. That's nice. It doesn't always happen with this faction. I don't want to see if I can save these upgrade kits for special items. This burns a heck of a lot of fuel. But I've got fuel, and I want it. We needs it. Let's see if I can get away with this. I've got 10 gold sitting here. This is probably pretty greedy. I didn't really expect to win that. But we can make up for it potentially. We can get a drill. Mo crate or shipping pallet. I kind of want to go for the drill. Let's take the drill and upgrade the thing. Maybe get a giga drill too. Like, I would have taken the core if we'd gotten it, but we didn't, so... Let's do this. There's another thing that can shoot. We don't have a lot of those, but the problem is we also don't have enough ammo to fire this one. This one fires 4 bullets every 7 seconds. This one fires 2 bullets. This one fires 3 bullets every 6 seconds. And this has armor synergy, so this is probably better. I'm gonna go ahead and buff this drill. It's gonna need more fuel, but we've got fuel. This sucks fuel too. I need energy. I need ion thrusters. I don't need that. That was a mistake. Take us a rust nugget and re-roll this and see if we can get like an ion thruster. This is a fuel item, right? So what do we have that activates fast? 1.4 seconds? It's insane. Let's get that on fuel production. That'll solve a lot of problems. This dude will too, because this makes more fuel from these guys. Got room for this plate. And discount base. A ton of energy that I'm not utilizing. I'll find something to do with the energy. They're having some problems over there. I didn't really beat them. They kind of beat themselves. Things upgraded. Do start stacking rust. I can feed stuff to this and just get a random higher rarity item. I don't want to feed it the drill. Feed it the scrap metal plate. I mean, that's an interesting start to a run. Problem is, then I'm essentially factionless. So I don't think I want to do that, but it is interesting that you have the option to. Uncommon, I could get a rare. We can turn this in for something random and see what we get. Like, we don't have the ammo to run it. A liquid metal capsule. Nah, I'm gonna feed you that too. Zap capsule? I don't want that either. Can you give me a non-capsule item? That's pretty good. I'll take a rib cage. That seems all right. Want to upgrade that? Because I kind of think I do. Let me see what the upgrade does first. Yeah, that's not bad. We do need to figure out a way to damage our enemies. Because I don't have that currently. Haven't tried to use this yet. I could get a bunch of fast activating things around it. Let's try it. Try it. I'll get fat. Got us a free chemist. Nice. Take the bulwark. I'll take the janitor. And I need some space. I want a discount, bro? Yeah. Not yet. I want space more than anything else. This thing takes up a lot of it. I don't have much of it. I do want both of those. What does this do? We're gonna have to disassemble here and try to remake something beautiful. We want to maximize this little dude. So the rib cage can go here. We don't have to worry about that. Things that activate need to go in front of this.
This steel has seen more battles than you have.
There we go. We have made our clunker ship. Have I done it? Looking pretty good. I've got an upgrade kit. This looks pretty good to upgrade. Flamer would be nice too, although I'm still having fuel problems. But it is a way to deal additional damage, which I kind of need. We also definitely need space. These guys generate some fuel. What does upgrading them do? Their upgrade isn't bad, actually. You kind of get nerfed on the armor gain, but you do save some problems with space. I'm just trying to decide if I put this in here. Because I'd like to have it. I mean, I can't afford it right now, so I guess I don't worry about it, but hard to find ways to deal damage with this thing. What's something that activates quickly? 6 seconds, 8 seconds, 5, 6. The chemist is our best shot, but I don't think I can put this in a chemist. I mean, you probably could put it in a chemist. They might not like it. I'm gonna log that flamer. If I can get a fuel source, we're gonna be very interested in it. mind having more iron nuggets, and these upgrade nicely too. I wouldn't mind another janitor either, frankly. Start the battle. Still having some pretty big fuel problems. Still getting here. Hey, good morning, Orcish. How you doing? Now we get our core, and we can make a decision about what sort of ship we're building. We'd like to increase HP as much as we can. This charges pilots. I do have a good bit of pilots. Gives me 10% HP. This gives me 20. This increases armor. Wants a lot of weapons, which is not great. This nerfs weapons, but can give me a lot of HP. Yeah, we're going to need to take that and figure out how to make this work. And we've got some fuel options. Nice. There's a fuel tank and a fuel pump and the flamer. We are going to need to rebuild. This is an interesting configuration we've got here. Good music for this. A little bit of the challenge is this doesn't activate. We can't really maximize it yet, can we? Like, I've got to choose, am I maximizing that or the tungsten bulwark? And for now, it's going to be the tungsten bulwark, but we'll slowly move into this being a bigger factor in what we're doing. We're just not quite there yet.
This steel has seen more battles than you have.
Sadly, right now, neither of them are optimized. And we have kind of a desperate need. Better than one of those armor smiths. For space. I didn't notice this sitting here, but this solves a lot of my space problems. Let me move this to the back for now. And this cranks up our HP. I need the fuel pump and the fuel tank, and I need somewhere to put them. That means we're probably going to have to start combining crew members. These guys are not bad to combine. And I can push this. That'll increase our fuel gain. I can technically take a hard point and put this on it, and I can afford both of those this turn. It kind of nerfs the fuel gain I just got, but we're going to save this fuel tank and hopefully find some space too. Wouldn't mind that. I mean, I can make space by combining the rust nuggets. Fair enough. Let's get more rust nuggets. I think I may have sort of figured out how to use this faction. upgrade too. Just keep buffing this core. Here's a bit of space, which we do need. It's just cargo. Need all of this stuff though, is the problem. Shouldn't have combined those yet. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere. It's a weird ship. This making armor 2. I can fuel pump the supply crate. That works out. I can't afford the space and the fuel tank. I can do this. Because these upgraded are not quite as good as just having 2 of them. What did you think, Tommy? Yeah, this guy's hard, isn't he? We can get infinite rust nuggets out of this. How did you kill them? What was killing them? Because I haven't managed to figure out how to do it quite yet. I'm getting close here. Okay, so you were just surviving everything. I'm gonna need this. It's gonna need to be upgraded. And we're gonna need space for it. I can probably make space for it if I have to. I can't buy that and do it, so this is just gonna have to go. Oh, there's a Giga Drill. I was thinking I might want that. Let's see if I can actually make space for this thing. Well, not quite, can I? I'm gonna have to buy some space. This is not bad space to put here. I'm gonna have pilots on this thing anyway. We're gonna have to dig up the road. That's okay, we can dig up the road. This lets me get more pilots on here, which gives me some evasion, which is not bad. I can fit the Aegis here. It doesn't let me get a fuel pump on the drill, but I'm not certain that was necessary. I do want to have a scientist on the drill, but that's pretty doable. I'm missing one activation right here. for now, let's do this. Flight deck engaged. Spiky bits can go here for now, and that gives me more space. Yeah. Old gemstone that goes in here. This, oh, that's kind of wherever. The captain activates faster. He's A1. So that doesn't really matter. And I can upgrade this. For the tungsten bulwark and the masterwork aegis is what you used. I'm gonna save the rib cage. I think I would like another upgrade to the rib cage. This is a decent little flight. Can't afford both this turn, so I'll take the plate. Probably do want the extra space and the spiky bit. The fuel pumps are working on this dude, and that doesn't do anything. That's why I had this positioned that way. Okay. It might be better to fuel pump this. Because they don't really need the fuel or ammo anymore. Yeah, this doesn't really need to be here. That'll make this better do. Upgrade to the bulwark. Yeah, we'll do that. Do you like the spinny wheel of cogs? I almost feel like I can let go of the flamer and feed it to this because I don't need it right now. Can't afford that right now. Huh? We're a massive ship. My weapons aren't really dealing the damage anyway. Nothing's dealing the damage. I don't have any damage. Just, you never know what you're gonna get. slows down my projectiles by 15%. I have 180% slower projectiles. We are massive. Yeah, I'm gonna feed it in there. Spike capsule. Why is it giving me capsules? I don't want capsule. Give me something better than a capsule, please. It's arguably better than a capsule. Bit of a challenge making it fit. We do still need a flight deck. That's all right, it can be back here. You feed things to the crusher. Don't think I want these. I'll take that upgrade. I'll take that upgrade. Man, my bullets are so slow. I thought that the first time I saw it too. That could be clearer. Skeleton of the Chemist. I think we're just going to merge that in here. Add some spiked plating on the back. It's obviously better to have multiples. We are finally starting to use a bit too much energy. I haven't tried it. Actually, I did try it in a build yesterday, Bastos. I still like having these making armor. What do I have that's burning the energy? I don't know what's costing me the energy. This signal jammer is using 1. Okay. Guess I'm not producing any, but like it's going to take forever for that to run out just off of that. I tried it yesterday. I've been having a lot of trouble with the Tondurans. I think I may be able to pull it off now. I think this may be my first win with them. And I was really having trouble with it. Because the other two captains were so straightforward, and this one was just not. Yeah, I think even though we're running at negative energy now, it's not really a problem. I'll save that to upgrade the boss. This is the wheel y'all are talking about, the old cog wheel. Like, I've got a bunch of rust nuggets, which I realize isn't the same thing, but that's what I had access to. I'll save a discount janitor too. I also quite like the rusty plate. Like, this is a good way to inflict damage, is just don't... I can merge some crap and put it on there. Yeah. Good evening, Zombub. I can see how it would be good. I feel like it's something you want to get earlier. Okay, did it. My first win with the Tondurans. I feel like I have learned a thing. Now I want to try to do it again. Because if I do it once, it's a fluke. If I do it again, we are in business. All right, let's see if we can get a win with the Tondurans. You should enable it. The experimental grid opens up items that you get that change this grid, the starship grid. It makes it larger, offers constraints on where you can build, so I think improves the Tetris aspect of the game, and then it also gives you a bonus for working within that grid. I'll show you the grid item when we get one. Step 1, paint the ship pink. That is important. All right, so we've got space and some plating. This is not bad plating. We've got some solid defensive items here, which I like. This is good too. I don't love stacking the rust up, but the armor is nice for this faction. Let's start with the plates. Plating is good too. This faction just wants to stay alive. You're supposed to have janitors and repair to do that for you. But like, we could certainly use this. It's a lot of space too. Let's go ahead and take it. This is solid plating as well. Yeah, there's nothing that consumes the rust for this faction. It's just bad. You don't want to. I definitely want the synthesizer put on armor. I kind of want this other plate too, because this gives us a damage source. So this is enough defensive pieces. Lead hull's not bad for these guys either, because you don't care about mass. So this is a solid turn next turn. I feel like it does too, Bastos, but I'm still kind of learning about it. I'll get there. Got our upgrade kit. Want the lead hull. I need to make room. This plate lets me buy this and set it on armor. Kind of like to save this for whatever item we get next. Yeah, these upgrades aren't even great. So I feel like we hold it if we can and reroll to see if there's anything just necessary here. I do strongly prefer the flamer to the pipe blaster, but I've got a minor damage source here. That's kind of good enough for me for now. I almost want to lock this lead hull. I do feel like it's useful for them, but I'm not. We're gonna need space. I'm gonna try not to use this for a minute and see if I can get away with it. They kind of forgot to bring the gun. All right, here's our opportunity. Got a crackling core. We did get a Titan core, so we can build around stupid max HP if we want to. And I think we want to. We can also upgrade the Titan core, and we got our tungsten bulwark. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of rebuilding here. This. We definitely need to build around this bad boy. For starters. Really want to buy that too, but I can't right now. This isn't going to activate, so that's kind of a problem there. I really need this, like, here. We're going to need a lot more space. Okay, we're going to need a lot more space. But we can get there. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. It just has to be here right now. What's a better upgrade? Upgrading here gives me 3% more health. Upgrading here just doubles the armor. Okay, doubling sounds better than 3%. Let's do that. And I kind of just need to slap as much crap on here as I can right now. And I think we've kind of gotten past the point where we need this. I could sell it and buy the lead hull and build this out a little better. I'd like to have this too. A second synthesizer would be nice because these trigger pretty quickly and we can burn into armor. Let's do that. Buy the lead hull. There's functionally not really a weapon on this anymore. Take some more of that. This will be a good turn for next turn. And I don't mind the evasion too. Alright, we're winning now. Behold us winning. I could have positioned this a little better. Grind them down over time. We got an actual weapon that uses fuel, if we want to consider having a weapon on here, but I don't think we do. Because if I get offered Hauler Core, I'm taking it. Lets us slowly expand our Tetris hull. Can't get it completely surrounded right now, so this is sort of irrelevant. Upgrading this again gives me a little bit more armor. Gives me spikes. And the rusty plate's not great to upgrade, so I think we'll upgrade the core here. I don't want the missiles, I don't want the supply crate, I don't need the fuel tank. I do want a janitor. Flight deck. Plating. Galvanized plate seems good. I kind of want to lock up more lead hull. It seems great for these dudes. Like, who cares if our projectiles are going slower? We don't have any. This is just pure bonus. We're getting more plating. We're getting absurd amounts of plating. Don't need guns. We should get our grid item if we win another fight. And then we can rebuild the ship. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I get it. Oh, we've got a armor smith too. I guess we have to wait one more turn for the grid item. It's tough because I really do want all of this. This lets me feed things for different rarities. I can't feed pilots into it. I mean, what's better than unique? I don't really feel like I have anything I want to feed to it right now. Hello, Yoshi. How are you? Don't mind grabbing a little bit more hull, but like the energy doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess it makes stuff charge a little faster. Railgun's a decent weapon if we're in the market for those, but we're not. Life's good. I'm happy. It has its challenges, but I mean, whose life doesn't? And I'd say overall, life is good. Now, that particular battle was not good. I don't care for that. I may need to rebuild and really hit this tungsten bulwark. Yeah, I know how they work. Oh, you can feed it things directly from the shop. I don't think I knew that, Bastos. That's pretty cool. Definitely want the janitor. Want the flight deck. I think I want discount stainless steel hull. And we want to upgrade the bulwark now, I reckon. This is not maximized at all. This could be much better. Kind of need to put something back there. Do I have anything that's not being used for this? Not really. Okay, this is about as good as I can get for now. Now I'm at the point where I need more stuff. I'm still having a lot of fun playing Clash. I don't think that's a very good game to stream. At least I didn't enjoy streaming it. I could feed it these things. Don't mind gaining a little speed. You know, I initially wasn't good at that aspect of these games, and it took me a minute, and I realized it was way back in the day with Backpack Battles when that was out, that the game is the Tetris. Building the ship and connecting everything is the game. You kind of have to do it that way. My issue with streaming Clash, so here's one reason why a game like this is much better for streaming than Clash. When you're playing Clash, you have to be paying attention. It's in short bursts of like 2 to 3 minutes, but you're glued to the screen and you can't talk. With this, if somebody brings something up that I want to talk about for a minute, I can stop and talk about it. If I'm playing this and my wife and kid are playing in the other room and they need me, I can literally just step away from it, which I think is great. But the Tetris aspect, I realize that is the game. Moving the pieces around, fitting them together properly, that's the game. All right, let's jam this. Good morning, Tim. think we're getting there. All right, here's our grid item. I think I want hauler core again, if I can get it. Yeah, which I can. So this one is just free hit points and my guns do less damage. But again, don't really care, not running any guns. I do want the stainless steel hull. I want the armor production. I want the armor production from you. And I want the spiky hull. All right, now we got to do a little bit of rebuilding. So we got a couple things we got to optimize. The first thing we need to do is put our hauler core in. We've got a new grid shape. We've got a lot more space. And I had built a wacky configuration for the ship, hadn't I? I wasn't quite aware of how goofy it was until now. But this will work. This will work. I need spots there, don't I? I do. I've got one here. I'm thinking the tungsten hole needs to go right here. This is just an awkward spot for it. What if we use these things in the back as part of the hauler core? Can I actually build something up here then? Yeah, that works a little bit better. Tungsten can go here, and I've got room to surround it with the people I need to be on it. Biggest issue with streaming Clash is lack of community involvement. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said, yeah. Does the center thing need to be inside a room? Yes. This has to be part of your ship. This thing? Yeah, this has to be in a room too. We also need to line up the Titan core properly, which I think the best spot for it's right there. Titan core goes here. We surround the second thing. These things trigger every 6 seconds, so they're pretty good for getting that to pop off. I have configured this in such a way that unfortunately I don't have room for both of my plates. Which means I think we're going to have to optimize this later, unless I can make it work on this back Tetris. Can. It is not aesthetically pleasing.
No grit, no steel.
It works. This can go back here. I guess that spot isn't used anyway, but these things trigger 7 seconds. These are 8. But I don't need these guys on it. We've still got this spiked plate too we can use. But I think that's ticking as many of the boxes as I can tick right now. Let's re-roll and see if there's anything we want to lock. This is a little more evasion, which I like. This is more space, which we obviously need. The spike toll is also nice, as like that's kind of our source of damage. I think I like all of this. I'm going to have to essentially rebuild the ship every turn for a little bit as we try to get all of these Tetris pieces lined up. everything positioned properly, but I think we have the tools we need to get our 10 wins. It'll be a little harder. We got a potential captain upgrade. It's nice. He gives us 15 armor instead. Janitor spits off debuffs faster, which is neat. Rogue gives us more rust and plating. Yeah, I need a shaman. I mean, we need a lot more stuff than we have right now. That's kind of an issue. I'm going to have to rebuild the whole ship again, because I need to fit this flight deck on and stack our pilots on it. But once I've done that, I think we're looking pretty good. Oh, maybe not the whole ship. Maybe just a portion of it. I can find a piece to fit in there eventually. Just don't have it yet. So pilots need to be on here. Got these little doodads can go around here. Here, I need something there that'll help activate. I don't have anything. Oh, there's that. I've got too much space locked up here too. We upgrade this, we get 3% health. Nice. We upgrade this, we get extra spikes, which is nice. We upgrade this, we get... This is what we need to be upgrading. That needs to get to max before we worry about anything else. Alright, this looks weird, but it's working. I've got too much space locked. Because I need junk to put on the ship. There's my shaman. Oh. Okay, I think that these things are all we need. We're good to go if I buy these things. That is a problem for next turn. 2 crawl souls could fit in the back. Yeah, I think I've got them there. Have you been playing this too, Greg? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the grid shape. You're right. This is our last chance to pull it off, too. But I don't think they hold the pieces I need them to hold. Like my doodad has to go here. I guess I could do this. It's an interesting configuration. Still doesn't hold all of my parts this way, which is a bit of kind of an issue. This kind of works. What a weird heckin' ship. I want to just upgrade this dude. Kinda. I feel like that's almost certainly better than upgrading my captain. So you make items charge faster, which is cool. There's a downside here, and that this kind of wants to be over here. Kind of wants to be right there. And if it was, I could buy the chemist and make this charge faster. There's 675, that's 68. They're better than the boss at it.
Earn your keep. This steel has seen more battles than you have. No grit, no steel.
I think this is as close as I can get it right now. Don't need a weapons computer. Could use some of these for additional Tetris operations. This would slot nicely in here and give us some more room for activities. Problem is I kind of need stuff on the ship more than anything else. Ideally stuff that activates. I'm going to take this and another little piece of hull. Kind of fill in some gaps back here. Like I need not even much, like a rust nugget here would help. It's hard to optimize all of these different things. I think my janitors are trying to remove mass, which sucks. I don't need them to remove mass. Mass doesn't do anything. All right, now things are getting back into business because this will do some work. The Masterwork Aegis is how we're going to win this. I think we have the tools we need to win the video game now. Slap it in there. And upgrade it too, because this thing's absurd. Whenever we get shot, we gain, whenever we lose health, we gain 2 armor. And we're already, it's gonna get buffed by these dudes. If I get a mutant and start converting health into armor, we'll really start to pop off. I'm sorry, Yoshi. I need another shaman too. Perhaps just too expensive. I need the shaman and the mutant, and I think I can win this. We just got this last round. Prior to that, the rusty plate was doing my damn. Wasn't doing much. But yeah, I agree, the cog seems really good. These guys are already draining health. I may not need Rust Bro. It's 6%. So that's nice. And I do need just little stuff to pop down everywhere. If I can get something here, I've got all of this covered. And that's a lot of health. I'm gonna have a hard time positioning the spiky bit. What if we just go here?
This steel has seen more battles than you have.
Means we're just missing a piece here, and I could fill that in with this. Flap it there, and we're good to go. My pilot, this is currently, yeah, this is activated. Okay. Got everything we need on this. I think we've got as much as we can get on this, which is not as much as I'd like, but again, it is what it is. Don't mind rust nuggets. I can, but these 3 items look perfect for me. I'm pretty happy with those. I've got to get 5 wins and I can't lose again, so this could still be quite tough. I am running a little low on energy and fuel. We need to kind of be cognizant of that. I'm not quite sure what's using it. Old cogwheel is using the fuel. Like a fuel pump would be nice. A fuel pump would already be nice. There's a fuel pump need. These fire off every 6-7 seconds. Yeah. 8, 5.4, 5.4, 6.6. It is technically better to have in there than a steel plate or a galvanized plate. I think more than the space I need the dudes, but I can afford all of them. It fits nicely here. It doesn't fit nicely up there, but that's where I need it to be. Got a little 1 pepper sitting here. We can move that up there. And solve this. No, it still doesn't work. I need something right there. These are the wrong size too, because I really want that T-plate to have the dudes on it. Now I'm missing one here too. Damn it. This is impossible. Spiked hole all the way to the left. Like here. Not all the way to the left. Here. It's not perfect, but it's better than what I had. It at least lets me keep this all plated.
Earn your keep. This steel has seen more battles than you have.
It's better than it was, but still not perfect. Because I've still got one spot back here I can't reach. This piece of lead hole would fill that in. This is minerals. I don't need minerals. What does this do? Basically gives me an extra plating. Neither of those are very good upgrades. Like, they're fine, but they're not great. This guy's pretty good. That's good space, but I don't really need it. Because I can get everything I want with the last lead hole. Alright, cross your fingers. They're building quite the tube ship. When they hit 50%, their ship does a ton of stuff. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. When they hit 50%, their ship does too much stuff. We die. The Tetris was good. Result wasn't. I thought we had that. We did not. All right, I need a quick potty break. I'll be back. We'll try again. I think I know how to do this. All right, let's give that another go. You still believe in the Tondurans? All right, Steel Forger, let's do this. Cracking the Tonduran code has been very difficult for me, but I think we're going to be able to do it right now. The one thing I've seen that seems to be key getting the Tondurans to work is having a Rust Shaman. This shop does not have a Rust Shaman, but it does have a transporter pad on turn 1, which could get us to Rust Shaman. It will also give us a lot of energy so we could pick up ion thrusters or maybe an energy weapon if we need something to deal damage. There's also discount spiked hull, so I think this is a very good starting pack for us. I don't mind the hull support beam either. This will just, like, continue to increase the viability of our build. Let's do the most important thing first and paint the ship pink. That needs to be done. I just clicked reroll. Oh my god, I didn't mean to. A transporter pad. It's all gone. That's not what I wanted. It was so good, and now it isn't. This is bad. This is real bad. All right. I think with this shop, we just buy space and accept that we're probably gonna lose our first few battles and try to find a way to be at peace with that. This doesn't really have anything to offer us except for space. We've got a big ship with nothing in it. All right. I'm in danger. Find the stuff to put in it later. It's gonna be fine. Oh. 1 HP. Kind of didn't. This is not surprising. There was literally nothing in our ship. All right, let's stack this on here. It looks like for structural integrity, we're going to need that. Rust nugget does give us access to some damage, though not much. Plating allows us to defend a bit more. I can't believe I hit that reroll. There's another rust nugget for funsies. And here's our actual damage source, rusty. I think I've fought this ship before. Not actually dealing much damage. All right, we've got our options here. Crackling core. But this isn't exactly what I wanted. We can use a crackling core as our damage source and make a big fat ship. A shipping pallet can, in theory, give us a lot of extra armor and health. I think this is probably our go-to here as we try the shipping pallet. I don't think upgrading this does a whole lot. Yeah, it does. It's 5% health and 5 armor. Okay, I'm interested. I do want this, as that's going to allow us to actually have a way to deal some damage. The old cogwheel seems to be important to these builds. I'm going to need this bro. And we need to go ahead and try to maximize this thing, which means moving things to be in position with it.
No grit, no steel.
Need everything to be touching this. This isn't touching it. Is there a way it could be? Yes, it just makes my ship look really dumb. But I'm okay with looking really dumb as long as we get to win. I've got a reroll. I feel like we should take these whole support beams too. A fuel pump would be nice. Stack on this cogwheel. I wouldn't mind some more spiked plating too, but I don't need it. There's a fuel tank, which does speed things up. I'll take a fuel tank. I'd really like to get that touching one of these. Doesn't look like I can right now. Alright, we'll fiddle with that next turn. Old cogwheel might get the job done after all. Upgrading this, yes, it does start to inflict 2 rust. Okay, so maybe I want to upgrade the cogwheel after all. Alright, buffed. This, and this, and this, and I probably have to rebuild this ship. Well, let's re-roll and see if there's anything I just need to, like, hard pause for. Oh, I would like these old steel ingots now. Let's take them next turn. Gives me diamonds, which are okay. Do want another fuel pump. This can hold shipping items, which are pretty neat, but it also gives me max HP and armor for everything that I have around it. Now, we're going to have to rebuild everything now. Ideally, we're going to be able to maximize this. Challenge. That's part of what makes it fun. Okay, the top is at least looking reasonable. The bottom, not so much. But it could, like this. Kind of ugly. But it works. Okay, we've got that maximized. Now, the cogwheel, I'm still not going to be able to take full advantage of it right now. But I'll do what I can. I want the fuel pump on the cogwheel for sure. Gun doesn't super matter. Not doing anything really. Just there.
No grit, no steel.
Just need stuff in these spots. That gets as many of the spots covered as I can get, if you believe. We still got a little bit of a fuel problem, but I don't think it's as bad as it was. We've got our shipping item, which I'm interested in. Put that right on the pallet. just feeds armor to our ship over time, which I dig. We've got additional space, which we can use, frankly. You know, I'll pay 4 for 2 random minerals. We might can use those. That's the fuel one, which is pretty good. And this one potentially like has a chance to put some radiation on them. The only thing I can stick it in right now is the plate, or in this. So what's going to happen more often? Us losing 15 armor, or 7, yeah, the armor. And sitting here. So I need to be able to get another fuel pump on this guy. Speed it up. Pretty big bonus for us putting this here. Just kind of having this piece be somewhere for now. I need to eventually clear all these bulky things and move them further back. But we don't even have our grid item yet. We can roll here and be pretty picky about what we want. I think I would like these modular hull bits. I'm going to have to work with these crosses. And I certainly want more armor smiths. Okay, this thing's still running out of ammunition. I don't really need that anymore. Spike plate's okay. It gives us another source of damage, but I feel like I've got enough of those. Definitely want the fuel pump. I think I want all of the cargo I can get. This is and the armor producer, so I'm just buying the shop out next turn. I don't get to use my reroll, but I'm okay with that. It's a good shop. We do need some janitors because our ship's catching on fire. I think that was really close there. Another fuel pump on this thing. That's how we're killing them. Fire shipping items. This gives me a lot of armor. I think I want that for now. This is not the best spot for a lot of these pieces. Nice, Super Tag. So you were doing it right. Okay, this helps a lot. If you can find a way to get it in there, which we're gonna. And I still can't afford all of these shops. I'm not able to use all of my rerolls. This is impossible. It's okay, the ribcage is going to fix everything, and we're going to win all of our fights from here. It's going to be great. I just can't take a grid item right now off game. Obviously going to be the hauler core. Where the hell do I put it? I just can't buy everything I need. picking up 2 of these spots too, like. This game is hard. Arrow keys. Arrow keys, scoot your ship. I'm missing out on a lot of hit points. But there's not a lot I can do about it right. I can afford these nanobots, so let's get them. Don't need any more gems. I randomly do need more space. And I definitely need crew. This game's hard. I'm hopeful the rib cage will stabilize me next turn, because we've got 1 life to live. Yes, I know. The nanobots are giving me some of that slowly. This will stack on a good bit of it, especially considering I'm going to upgrade it immediately. Well, am I? Yeah, I am. Right, so more than the space, I need the crew. This starts to solve those problems. Yes, please. Gives me speed. Down with speed. I mean, I feel like I'll eventually want those. I just don't feel compelled to lock for it. Base is good. Rust resistance is good. Ion drive is frankly fine too, but I'll take all of this. Let's see if the regen from the rib cage actually makes the difference. Certainly helped there. I think you might be freezing too much. What does that mean, Uberdag? Is the stream freezing? Like stream quality? Never mind, we're good. We got the Masterwork Aegis. Can't lose. Do not see enough from rerolls for better items. I don't think that's the case. Repair. Learn. Definitely want these warp crystals. I also want the shaman. Lead hull is worthwhile. I think I would take more old steel ingots. And I need a janitor. I need a janitor badly. I think we win now. I think for once, Uberdag, I'm doing it right. Maybe not, though. We've got 1 life and a dream. It's going to be great. This upgraded is good. We're better off back here. Fuel's not really an issue anymore. Discount ingots like that. Don't really need energy anymore. Yeah, I just don't need the energy. Take a rust pro. And some more lead plating. Are we in business now? It's a bio ship, I didn't even notice. Or nanobots.
Or someplace unknown. Well, I heard this one, and it might be true. And home is with you, wherever you may go.
Still got unused spots here. This gives me more repair. I'll take it. Well, I could get a lot better potentially, but this does something right now. I'm interested in you. Don't think I need the warp crystals anymore. What does this do when it's upgraded? I remember it not being very good. It's not great. You need more janitors. Like the repair on the nanobot serum. Gives me energy and fire. Well, heat, rather. Not really doing anything with the energy, or I'd want it. I think the hardened plate is useful. And I've got room for it. Take it. I might should have considered the nanobots. I may also need to do some repositioning and try to move the head to the center. So I can get like a few more percentage points on the HP. Plan was to slap this here. Buy these two. And we're gonna have to combine them. Or combine fuel pumps. I really have an issue with that. I feel like the janitors are kind of mandatory. I want to upgrade. Probably just a rib cage, right? That's 2 more repair. This is another plating and 3 armor every time I get hit. This just makes these dudes churn out armor for me. I think we're good to go. Exotic goods. I don't think I want to lock for more money when I need 3 more battles to win. Take another fuel pump, and I'll take an upgrade to that. I'll need a crackling core. That red thing. This? Ribcage? Rolled it. There was a pilot upgrade I didn't take. I didn't think we really needed that. There's still spots where I could drop something and benefit. Right there. If I could move this up here, I open up a lot of spots there that would give us more HPs. Let's roll and see if we can get something useful this turn. Oh. It is more useful this turn. Need something there. Converter's probably my best option. Okay. This is not perfect. You can put it on your captain, but when you upgrade the captain, you just get an extra 5 armor every 8 seconds. I don't think that's that good. There's a Titan core. That's insane. We drop it right back here, and our hit points go up astronomically. If we win this round, I think we can't lose. Yeah, we're about to drop an upgraded Titan core. Where can I fit this most effectively? Here works. I just have to move the strut. And I can move the strut. It's not that big a deal. I'm not going to be able to maximize everything here, but we can get pretty close. This is missing 1 dot here. More fuel, I don't need more fuel, and I don't really need to speed that up anymore. Transporter pad would be okay at this point. I think we can take another roll, see what we might find that's better. There's more armor, there's faster dudes. I feel like I want faster dudes. Not a whole lot of point in locking anything here since it's the last turn. I also think since it's the last turn, I need to pull off these. We can sell them and buy more pieces, because all of the cargo that we've been hauling, it doesn't do anything until the start of the next turn. And there isn't a next turn. Like, we either win the game or we're done. So I can afford to sell my cargo and buy a few things. Something weird happened with my positioning. Did I have it like that? I don't know. Missing 2 spots, which may be the best I can get there. This is all solved if I just buy this, right? Thing about hauling cargo is at a certain point you stop hauling the cargo. Because you don't need it anymore. Oh, fudge, it knocked off the core. At least I can build the ship now. These plates really suck. They're bad and they should feel bad. Only consideration is that there's stuff there. No, don't crash the game. I'm gonna win. No, I'm winning. Chat, you still there? I was so winning. All right, we're gonna have to try to reboot it. You know, ironically, it bringing me back here is not bad. Because it lets me very carefully remove the shipping items. And make these upgrades without having to rebuild the whole damn ship. Now I've got a position of forge on here. Position of forge on here. Can't go where the Titan core is. Titan core could get moved down. I do need the support beam. Can't go there. Can go here. All right, I think this is our final build. And I think we've got it. I didn't want to win harder. I wanted to make sure that we won. Selling the cargo was a really good call there. I'm impressed with me. We've unlocked a dog. That seems good. I want a dog. If I need to leave the house in 1 hour, that seems like enough time for one more run. There's always time for one. And I feel like now I'm sort of starting to get the hang with the Tondurans. Like maybe I can do this consistently. This has a lot of the crew members I always want. when I start a run with these dudes. We got a guy that makes us fuel and increases our armor gains. This dude converts health into armor. And since there's a forger, we're up on the deal. There's a janitor to remove buffs. I think I'm pretty happy with all of our buddies here. There's even a piece of plating to start us out with a little extra armor. It does stack rust on us, but that's normally not that big a deal. We'll do that, take a reroll, and see if there's anything else we're interested in. Plating is nice. Galvanized plate. This starts removing debuffs, which is handy. This is a good start. I'm happy with this. We don't have like a great damage source yet, but that's all the ship is missing. See if we can find one relatively quickly. Okay, there's a transporter pad that's really good for what we're doing. It also gives us almost infinite energy. So we can consider some thrusters. I want to save this for when we get our build-around item. I'm almost always happy having a fuel pump as well. I'm going to lock that and do our reroll here. I don't have anything to put it on yet. This flamer could be our damage dealer, especially if I'm using a fuel pump. It's a temporary damage dealer, but it's a damage dealer. Because, like, ideally we'll find something to stack rust on the opponent. Gotta find something to do with that energy, too. Alright. Here's where we stabilize, turn it around, and get them. We've got our items, we got a crackling core, we got our Titan core. We did manage to get a 10-win run with a shipping pallet, but I think the Titan core is better. Let's find out. So this is the captain upgrade that you were talking about last round, Uberdag. Like, this guy upgraded isn't bad, but it's just giving me an extra 15 armor every 8 seconds. That doesn't seem good enough to me. Am I nuts? Position this so we're hitting as much as possible. Adds up when you speed up everything. I mean, I can believe it, but for 4 gold? Trade the core. Gives me 2 more Titan spots. We can reposition these 2. It's called anyway, so we can remember rust powder. I mean, it is the only way to upgrade the captains. I'll buy it next turn. I think we're actually in a position now. Okay, and there's our rust shaman. But this ammo crate. I've seen an ammo crate before. Why is it telling me I haven't seen an ammo crate before? I don't want it, but this guy's kind of just a bad fuel pump if you're not going to put him on weapons, right? Yeah. But I'll take this. All of a sudden, I kind of want to upgrade the shaman, though, right? Meh. Maybe not. We're gonna need a little space too. Not even close. These things cranking out armor have also been pretty damn good for me.
This steel has seen more battles than you have.
Wouldn't mind a whole support beam either.
No grit, no steel.
Definitely need the shaman. I need more room too. Yeah, this thing just can't fit there right now.
Earn your keep.
Do it like this, and that makes our Titan core effective. Okay, I can do that. We're obviously upgrading the Titan core. This dude can go wherever, and this can go wherever. And the problem is I really need this pumping out the armor. We can find some space. Spiked hole's all right. I'll take it. This is hard to do consistently. Not where that needs to be. Kind of floating back here. Looks really dumb. Yet, what I need. That's what I need. You got what I need. How do these upgrade? Not very well. These are going to have to be my upgrade then. I do still want to have all this on the ship. This is a dumb looking ship, but I think we just unlocked enough damage to kill people. We did. Not a bad dude to have. Upgrading's always upgradable. Back of some pilots on here. That is aesthetically pleasing to put it there, but this is better for the ship right now. The other ones do have to be where they are. But a little extra speed never hurt. I don't really want any of this. This is all crap. I may as well take a stainless steel hull, because I'm eventually going to get something I want to put in it, like a tungsten steel bulwark. There's something I can do with all of this energy. Or, yeah, energy. Down with that. I do think I have run out of time for now. So I'm going to call the stream. We'll come back tomorrow and work on this big, beautiful ship. And I will be looking for you guys and gals there. If you're new, drop a follow or a sub if you're on the YouTubes. And I'll look for y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Adios, friendos.